Hello YouTubers, this is Mooney here today, and today I wanted to pretty much talk to you guys about, first off, what I've been doing in my Pokemon Omega Ruby, as well as talk about Pokemon in general, for me, like as a child and so forth, and what I think would be awesome if they keep implementing, like with future, like the next Pokemon release, whenever that will be. Sorry if the camera keeps shaking. Yes, I'm holding it in my hand. No, I do not have the camera that I would normally use for my videos and stuff. The other 3-4 videos that I've posted recently is still being used like with this iPad. So of course I'm holding it in my hand, and yes, I'm shaking it up and down on purpose. Just to show you that yes, if I do move it, like right now I guess you see a bit that it's moving a little bit, but my apologies. I will try my best not to move it too abruptly for multiple times in this video. But yeah, as for my Pokemon Omega Ruby, I have been playing it, and unfortunately, how do I put this? Okay, with okay. Just saying, okay. For Pokemon Y, right whenever I pre-ordered it, right whenever I got it on day one, played through it, from beginning pretty much to end within the next like couple days, like after a week, 2 weeks. I had done everything, and the last thing that I was finishing up was just my Pokédex, which took a bit more work, because if you try to get, you know, the other Pokemon that you need from online from other people through trades, over 700 Pokemon, that takes a while to fill the Pokédex. So that was my last thing that I was doing in Pokemon Y. And when I got Omega Ruby on day one, been playing it, but then I kind of stopped a bit. I was going very slowly with it. I don't know why, I just was. But over a couple weeks back, I finally finished it, as in the sense that I beat the Elite Four and did the Delta episode, if I'm saying that correctly. I hope so. And yeah, so I've done that portion of that. And why I was being so slow with it, let's see here, reasons. More than likely it was because during this time also I was playing other games, or I had gotten a couple other games previously before that, or like right after I had gotten Omega Ruby also, and started playing those as well. So I'd play it on and off Omega Ruby. Not to say that I dislike Omega Ruby. I do not. I love Omega Ruby. I was just taking my time slower, way slower on that one than what I did on Pokemon Y. And sometimes that's the case with some of my other Pokemon games that you see before me. Some I'll just pick it up on day one and then just finish it pretty fast, and then the other ones will be just at my own pace. But yeah, Omega Ruby, Elite Four, Delta episode, still trying to get all of the Pokemon for the Pokédex for the Omega Ruby. Let's see, my thoughts, let's see. First off, all Pokemon games, they're awesome. If you guys are watching this video and you do not like Pokemon, I don't know why you're watching the video. This was not meant for anyone who really dislikes Pokemon. But yes, Pokemon, from the originals till now, they're all awesome. Love it. And I love the advancements that they've made with Pokemon, from the original Game Boy Color, Advance, up onwards till now, the 3DS systems. They're just fantastic. As all of you know, Pokemon has an excellent replay value. And a lot of people sometimes wonder why at stores and stuff, if they get it pre-owned, why it's so expensive to get it. And one of the main reasons why some people may not understand and stuff is because, one, Pokemon has essentially excellent replay value. Two, it's very popular. And when something's in high demand, the price itself will pretty much stay up there as well. Not saying that you can't get these for a good price, mind you, but if you go to maybe, well, not like a pawn shop and stuff like that, but like to maybe other retail stores that sell these games for pre-owned, maybe it's at a higher price than you might like. But yeah, Uh, let's see. What I wish that they would have implemented in Pokemon Omega Ruby, honestly, but it's okay. Well, I was still sad that they didn't do it, but did that really hurt much of my experience with the game? No. But I'm just saying it would have been nice to have added it. I don't see why they couldn't have. But if you've got played Pokemon X or Pokemon Y, then you know that you have the availability. I will be able to speak my words because right now I am tongue tied today. But if you've played X or Y, then you know that if when you choose your character, male or female, within the game, you have the ability to, within the game, change your outfits, whether it's your hat, your shirt, your pants, your shoes, and so forth. You can even change the character's hairstyle, eye color, and I really enjoyed that customization, even if it was just a little bit, and they didn't, do it extensively, add a whole bunch to it. Uh, I really enjoyed that availability to customize your character in X and Y. Reason being, I know this X and Y, this is the first time they've implemented this, but when you have the ability to customize your characters, you feel that character, when you're able to customize it, it is more unique, and it gives a sense of that character, whenever you can customize it, it can describe you, your taste of your style of how you dress in Pokemon, and it was just a really nice thing to have. They didn't put that in Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, sadly, but I did like in Omega Ruby, after you beated the Elite Four and stuff, that you could do the Delta episode. And I'll make sure to, in the comments section, no, I think after, if I'm saying Delta episode, that shouldn't be a spoiler, because I'm not telling you what the Delta episode is about. So if someone in the comments is like, oh, you spoiled it for me, well, technically, no, I'm not talking about the contents of the Delta episode, so it's fine. I enjoyed that they implemented that into the game. That was a nice touch after the Elite Four. As well as, let's see, I know in the beginning, whenever you got it, or after, what was it, the first gym badge or the second gym badge? First gym badge? Whenever then you got access to the stuff where you can trade online and so forth. Like in the beginning, that function wasn't available right after you left the hometown. Whenever you're trying to go online to trade Pokemon, it was kind of blanked out until you got that later on. I think after the first gym badge. If that's wrong, please correct me in the comment section down below, because that was a long time ago for me. But yes, I liked how they kind of moved things a little bit around to be able to put that function, what they did in X and Y, into Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire. Whenever you see individuals who are passerbys, people that you've traded with already once, twice, or whatever, and then people who you've already have their friend codes, and then when they pop up online, you see them. You can be able to enter in trades, battles, you can do trades with people that you haven't met before, and it's a specific word that I have forgotten for some reason right now, but you can trade with random people too, and you don't know what Pokemon you're going to get back. It's like a surprise. It's like a chocolate surprise and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know what chocolate surprise, like sometimes like surprise candy or surprise chocolate, it's in a foil or it's in a box, and then when you open it up, you don't know what flavor or whatever it's going to be. It's like that. When you get the Pokemon, you don't know what you're going to get from the other person. And sometimes that's really nice, and sometimes they can send a lot of Caterpie to you. But, or Pidgey, or Magikarp. Lots of Magikarp. But yeah, I really like that, and what else? In Pokemon X, Y, and Omega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, I love the fact that you can be able to do more things with your Pokemon that improves their special attack, defense, attack, speed, and all the other ones that are there and stuff like that. With the training bags, with the with other things that you can be able to do to strengthen it for the Pokemon, and then max out like 2 or 3 of them. I think 2 you can max out at the most or whatever. I think fully. I'm trying to remember. But yes, that is a nice way to implement to be able to make your Pokemon stronger that way as well. And I like the fact also in certain areas it's easier to be able to get shinies if you want, like in X and Y in the little safari zones that you can get. Whenever you get friends, people's friend codes and stuff like that, and you unlock like a little zone. I guess it's called a safari zone, and it's just like in a little patch by itself, and then like 3 different types of Pokemon will pop up in that specific zone. And if you can be able to keep staying in there for a good period of time, then you'll have more of a higher probability of getting a shiny out of those 3. I really like that. I know getting shinies isn't anything new in itself and stuff, because when did they implement shinies? Because to my recollection, they didn't do it. It wasn't, shinies weren't available, I don't think, in the, no, they weren't in the originals and stuff. So, but I think they started shinies in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, right? If not, then for sure the latest Sapphire, Ruby, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, and so forth. But yeah, these, no shinies. This, I think, shiny, Gold, Silver, Crystal, I think. Do not quote me on that. I'm making a lot of estimates here because, in all honesty, the probability of me getting a shiny in the older games was a lot lower back then. If you're a person, I don't know, the younger generation, yes, I'm saying the younger generation, I probably sound super young to you, but the younger generation who haven't played the original Pokemon, that was on the original Game Boy Color, or Advance, they're probably thinking, what are you talking about? How is it more difficult, and so forth. They've made it a lot easier to get shinies. Sure, it might still take a while to get them, but in certain aspects, yes, it has made, things have become, more easier. What else? I don't know if I've said this before, or I've said it before in a video, but it was an old video. The first Pokemon game that I've played is Pokemon Red, and I got it whenever I was, I think, 6 or 7 years old, and I got it with the original Red Game Boy that took up 4 AA batteries with that. It was awesome. It was a day when I came back from school, and I was just sitting, lying on the floor, just like doing some homework, trying to do some homework, trying to pay attention to my math or whatever. I think it was math. And my dad came into the room, and he's like, "Here, I got you something." And he gave me the Red Game Boy, and then he gave me the Pokemon Red cartridge. I popped it in and turned it on, and that was the first game I ever played, was Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy, my first game that I owned. So yeah, and as for, are these, have I had these cartridges since I was a children, like the original ones? No, due to when I was little, me keeping up with stuff was horrible. As I grew up, responsibility, learning that things that you pay for do not come cheap, and so forth. Always be happy with what you have. Be gracious, be thankful. I ended up getting these later on in my life. But yeah, first one was Pokemon Red, and I tried Yellow and Blue later on, but first is Red, and I think the next thing that I got was Pokemon Gold. And then later on, started getting the other ones, and then first got Pokemon Sapphire, then upgraded to Emerald as a kid. Still need to get Emerald to add to this collection again, but got it as a kid. Have Pokemon Fire Red. This is not the original Fire Red. The other Fire Red, after I beat the game, I was playing with it and added some codes to it just for the fun of it. And there's some codes that you can be able to like go through walls and stuff, and I wanted to do that. That wasn't such a good idea. My game after that started freezing up just because I wanted to play around with the little glitches and stuff. Or I don't know if that was a glitch that you could just do without even the I guess it's called a cheat device, yeah. Just so I could go through walls, because I thought that was funny, like a ghost. I'd be like, ooh, Casper. But yeah, I wanted to do that. just because I was curious as a kid. But yeah. And then after that I got Pearl first. I don't have a Pearl right now, but then I got Diamond. But Pearl I had first, then Platinum. Then I had Soul Silver, then White 2. Then I got later on Black, Heart Gold, and then the other ones. And then I bought right straight out Pokemon Y, and then I bought later Pokemon X pre-owned. And then I bought, as you know, Pokemon Omega Ruby on the first day of its release. And then later on, I found their Japanese counterparts at a pre-owned store where I lived, and I found Japanese versions of silver, gold, red, blue, and then green. And then there's their cases right there that they'll go into after the video. But yeah, this is pretty much honestly it for my video that I can think of. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much. I've noticed that on my channel. Yes, I've noticed. I have over 700 subscribers. Now, in all honesty, as I said before in the past, I don't really care as to subscribers. I'm honestly happy with whoever watches my videos, that you're able to enjoy it or are able to get information that will help you. But at the same time also, yes, I am happy to see, of course I am happy. I'm happy to see that so many of you enjoy my videos, and I'd like to say to all of you, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to say that you guys, all of you are awesome. For all of you who watch my videos, who've subscribed, even for those who haven't subscribed, that just even watch one video, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave a question down in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. By the way, what was your first Pokemon game that you've ever played? What games or what Pokemon games really stood out to you, or what were some mechanics that you found remarkable at that time? What was your first Pokemon that you picked out from the starters and stuff for any of the games in the series and stuff, whether it be for Game Boy, DS, 3DS, and so forth? Please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day / great night wherever you are. Bye-bye.